Hey, what's going on, guys? Finally, I can get the showcase out for you. I've been waiting so long to do it, but it's just relying on friends. Gotta rely on friends, and I haven't really had any good ones. Well, there were some good ones, but they were EX2, so it made it really hard. But now I finally found a random friend that was EX3. And while he doesn't have 300% machine killer, it's more than enough. I did a trial run and it was perfect, so essential that we're going to be using Cecil here. I might as well show off all gear in case you haven't beaten this for some reason, even though it's on global already. Here's my setup for Cecil. May not be completely optimal, but he gets by just fine with this equipment on. And his base form doesn't have anything. This is just this thing here. It's his TMR. She just has MP equipment. Oh, of course this as well, just in case, because I think there's potential for my Vaughn to go down on the second battle sometimes. So here's mine, and I think it's skipped Fina, but her gear doesn't matter as well. She's just auto gear for Spirit, so her gear does not matter in the slightest. And here are the Espers. Most of them don't really matter. Okay, so just the normal Cecil things. On global there might be better fields, but on JP we're just using Cecil's field and we need that field. So you're going to be seeing me abuse the Brave Shift function quite a bit here for Cecil. And we're going to use this. You need some kind of status immunity and also stop immunity. Something like that. So definitely important. We're actually going to do this and then this, and then Ihana's here for the 250% human killer, and you can pretty much just use LOCKE's normal LB as a pseudo finisher. Oh wait, wrong. Gotta use this, the LB buff. That's definitely necessary, guys. Don't skip out on using the cooldown there. And this is just a little bit of damage, it's not going to do a lot. Of course, it's just normal chaining. Not too bad though for normal chaining, but not a big deal. So we're going to swap him back. And we're going to do a thing here. We're gonna go ahead and give ourselves some MP. We're gonna cleanse ourselves, and we're gonna do this, trying to get rid of some of that. And then we're gonna triple cast this to get more rid of it. This should be everything. And then we're gonna use his normal LB. And Ihana, she's not here for damage. And of course, we're just gonna 16 chain with what she has, and then the two LBs here. We'll let Vaughn go first. Yep. So that 39% is like, whoa, are they gonna do it? Yeah, they did it. It's easy. And since Cecil's in his Brave Shift form again, we'll still have that LB damage field up. It's refreshed, basically. What you want to actually do is you want to do Omni Cover in the first turn, because this guy or girl, whatever, does a weird counterattack effect thing, so obviously don't want that happening. And we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Tina's gonna once again do this, and this. And I guess we could just Fire Imbue. Once again, we're just gonna do the same thing, just like what we did before with Ihana, just 250% human killer. And don't skip out on the LB. Even though we have our SW activated, we're still not going to skimp out on using the cooldown there. First turn is not really that important. Just doing some chaining. So if you don't Omni Cover that, first, that counter attack, it does a lot of damage to everybody else too, especially people who are really squishy like Vaughn. I actually put guts on him just in case. We're gonna use this, we're gonna swap back. On Cecil, we're going to not use her SLB, we'll just use this. And I think that's it. You can just use her SLB, it's not a big deal. And then chain, that should be it for this one. Yep. Even if we get bad variants, it should be fine because we have SLB plus a small amp plus the best brakes plus 250% human killer. So even with lower variants, it should be fine. Well, true dual variants anyways. And we want to Omni cover on turn 4. Basically, we're just waiting until turn 4. Well, turn 5 really. But we're just basically waiting. We're actually going to use the Grandest this time. And we can just use that. And we're going to use this. And the buff. And this. And we're gonna triple cast now because Ihana kind of fell. Ihana's basically, her use has basically fallen off at this point because we don't really need her anymore. She was only useful for the first 2 fights, so she's kind of falling off at this point, but that's all right. And I guess we can just use her regular LB because real damage is gonna be. That actually did not too bad damage though. For what it is, that did 1.2. That's pretty good. Now we have to basically wait a few turns, 3 turns, and pretty precise. So there really isn't much else to do. All we're really gonna do is just wait. But I'm gonna leave it in the video just for you guys to see what I'm doing, in case you haven't beaten this yet. Yeah, that's all he's gonna do. And Fina can just refresh what they're doing, and she doesn't really have anything else to do. I guess I can just do this. Put this back on him because he did lose some of that barrier. And only turn 2, so I wouldn't do anything just yet. Just do some simple chaining just to whittle it down a little tiny bit. It won't do. It will do like almost nothing. Yeah. See, the damage is really pitiful because the mitigation. So you need to Omni cover on turn 4. I don't know how to survive it without Omni cover, so. We're just gonna do. Now we're gonna apply the machine killer. This. You can choose a normal LBs, whatever. And then you can get that going. No, we still have one more turn, so we can just do this. That's what I did on my previous run. This move down here unlocks a Mirage move. Not really necessary, it's just something that I did in my previous run, so I'm just copying what I did. You'll survive that, of course. We take a little bit of AoE damage, but it's no problem. Now we want to Omni cover. We can do that. This is the Omni cover. Need that. Now we'll use the cooldown, 150% amp, and we can use this. Cooldown, 150% amp, and the other one doesn't matter. Just the amp, the imbue, I guess, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, we're just stalling. It's just stalling until turn 5, that's it. And since we're Omni covering, we should be fine. He heals, but it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't even matter. So we're gonna do 24 hits or 27, I can't remember right now. Okay, so whatever. Yeah, she can't really do much else, and I guess we can just do this. I don't think their chaining room is really necessary, but we're just gonna do it anyways. Just for dramatic effect, I just wanted everybody to chain at the same time, but it doesn't really matter. So there we go, showcase complete. Obviously Locke will be doing the most of the damage here. None of the other people will be doing almost any damage, but just for a little help. And here's the damage. Of course mine is going to be more because I have 300% machine killer, the friend does not. But it's kind of close, but I mean that's a pretty significant number over the other Locke. So there's the showcase, pretty strong unit, pretty strong leader skill. Even for global it might be useful. But I was finally able to do this for the first time I was able to get in here and do this, so I wanted to do a double, do a showcase and complete the trial at the same time. So there's some more lapis for me for upcoming of banners that I may want to pull for. But that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you watching. I'm glad I was able to do the showcase finally. There were some people in the comments that wanted to see this, and well, there you go. There you get to see it before it comes to global. Finally, I get to do it. Sometimes I'm a little late. I'm really late this time. If you wanna be factual about it, I'm actually a few weeks or even months late, but here it is. Finally, I was able to do it. I don't know if I'm able to do a Ramsa one. Mine's still EX2, so he won't be at full power, but maybe I'll be able to do something. I don't know. They still haven't made any more. So if you're wondering, by the way, they still haven't made any more besides this one. So maybe they've given up because they're giving out too much lapis. I'm not sure. Because like I said, they haven't made another one since this one. So where's the light one? Where's the earth one? We have a good light team now. We have a pretty good earth team, quote unquote earth team. So there's no reason not to make one. Water team. We have Randy now. We have other characters. So I don't know what's going on with the taking so long making this. And the wind one's a pain because you can't really use physical DPS. So to figure that one out eventually. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.